Hello, welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Last time, they let us cook. This time, we do not cook. We do a thing instead. I don't know what we do, though. We're just gonna go collect information. Somewhere here. We got Istard in the party, because it's his quest we're doing.
Interesting news.
I don't think that's the info we need. I don't even know if we need info. I'm just gonna grab the info and hope it leads to something. Okay, that is not it. Do you have the info? No, you don't, but this is useful. I'll do that, yeah. Because I do want to have that, because I think that might be useful for something.
I'll draw up the rota for guard duty.
This is so quest, I don't think it's long.
Complicated.
Your colony Lamb is having a difficult time now that they can't use the canteen. Yeah, we did kind of tear up the place. But if there's anything we can do, we could cook something up for them. That's only gonna help them in the short term. Then what? Don't tell me you want to build them a whole new canteen. That's a surprisingly reasonable idea, Lance. Oh well then, I'll just cobble one together, shall I? Well, we couldn't do the labor ourselves, but Lamb does a big colony. It can't hurt to float the idea.
Looks like a supply drop.
Shut up, Assert. Anyway, I imagine talking to the captain of the manufacturing unit would be a good place to start. Sounds like a plan. Let's get going. Yes, the sooner this gets resolved, the better. I probably need to do a few side quests before I can actually go and do the side quests I want to do. Or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, Sif. Hello. I don't want to talk to you.
We have some new names registered.
Do you have a minute? Can't you see I'm busy? Come on, keep it brief. We were wondering if we might be able to help fix up the canteen. Oh yeah, that'd be a big help. We're able to get it back up and running too. Is there a reason you haven't done it yet? I put in a request, but there's so much else going on, I haven't got approval yet. You need approval to work? Yeah, we can't just go around building things willy-nilly. Oh great, gotta love a bit of red tape. If we can get you approval, would you be able to start work? If you can manage it, that would be fantastic. Then we'll arrange it. Who's in charge of the approvals? The head of the engineering corps and the chief of logistics are the people you want. And we'll need some helping hands too. The chief of engineering's pretty forgetful. Probably still hasn't filled their request. I bet Whitby's climbing the walls with how long it's all taking. Whitby's chief of logistics. You could talk to the head of supply corps as well. She's always rushed all off her feet. Reckon she could use a hand. That's a lot of people to see. The quests probably have been held up somewhere in the pipeline. Sorry for the trouble. Alright, who's the closest person to me? Information, gotta grab it.
We have some new names registered.
I don't think this is useful information, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Okay, you look like you're the closest one. Person over here. Hello! Hey, what's up? Now we're looking to gather approvals for Sif, for the canteen restoration. Oh, thanks for that. Not being able to use the canteen's been piling on the work for Supply Corps. We have no food shortages, no storage, so anything perishable has to go. Having a working canteen again would be like a dream. So we should work on getting these those approvals then. Absolutely. I wonder if the request got held up somewhere. In any case, thanks for looking into it. But we're the ones who trashed in the first place. Have you tried asking around the engineering and logistics core? Or cores? I don't know. It's kind of weird, the fact that the P is not... Right now it's just a silent P, just kind of weird. Anyway, the canteen requests probably with them. You'll want to pay them a call if you haven't already.
We have some new names registered.
Over here.
Information. Give me the information. I don't need this information, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Anyway, you talk to me.
Just gotta commit to the motion.
What's up with all you? We came to get approval from the new canteen. Oh yeah, don't bring all that to my door. What? I gave it my stamp of approval as soon as it crossed my desk, Sunshine. But it looks like I got tangled up in red tape somewhere. We can't go without storage for munitions and food forever. So that's what happened. No idea why you're the ones chasing this up, but saying as you are, I'm going to need you to be quick about it.
We have some new names registered.
So it's your fault. Hey, have you got an unapproved request not looking about? What now? A request? What request would that be? It's a request from the manufacturing core to start work on the canteen. Do you remember saying it? Now you say it, that does ring a bell. I can't even read. We've come to get the approval confirmed. Sure, I don't have any problem with it. I'd love the canteen to be back up and running as soon as possible. But my people are a little preoccupied with something at the moment, so you may have to be patient. What exactly is more important than having a proper canteen? I wish I knew, but that request came in first and it's all been discussed. Anyway, you've got my approval. I'll send someone over on the double. Thanks, that's great. Have you been to the chief of logistics? You should if you haven't. When you get clearance from everyone, go and report back to Sif.
We have some
It's already
new
been
names
done.
registered.
Okay. Hopefully I don't have to gather materials and I just had to go and talk to people. I hope that's all I had to do. Sif. I'm done. You got it done? Fabulous. What happens now? I give it a stamp and that's it. Done. The stamp's in the commander's office. Would you like to come with me? Sure.
Sorry, would you mind stopping by the commander's office? We can do the final approval in the commander's office.
Sorry you had to get involved in all this. Now that the requests come through, we can start work on the canteen quickly. You don't make it easy, do you? All these hoops you have to jump through to get stuff done. A fair point, but it's all in the name of betterment. I believe that our greatest asset lies in our desire to strive for more. Now, shall we get back to Sif? No doubt he'll be waiting on tenterhooks. Let's go. You can build the canteen now. Great, well, let's set to work on that construction first thing. Thanks to you guys, I don't normally need to get this many approvals. Thanks you guys, I don't normally need to get this many approvals. Everything's been moving at a bland pace. If the system ain't working, kick it. Make a better one. Which he said. Well, that might be fine for a small group like you. But you can't let everyone do as they want in a colony this big. As long as you set down good rules, you can avoid a lot of trouble. With the approval system, you always know exactly what you should be doing and when. Makes a lot of sense. I can see how sharing info between teams would cut down on problems. Right, we're all working like a well-oiled furnace, and it's giving us some real results. Are you sure you're working with how long it took for that? You gotta revise the process at least somewhat, man. Anyway, the requests and approvals are pretty important. They're part and parcel of Carl and Yolanda's work ethic. When we've got the team working together, with the work team together, prepared the canteen, you'll have to come back and see, yeah. Totally, we're not missing it on that. There we go. That should be it.
So that's the state of affairs.
No, I would hope that it opens up more side quests.
So that's the state of affairs.
Alright. I think this is going to be the info we need, which we could only get after rebuilding the canteen. So yeah, good thing we did that. Otherwise we will do Isard's quest. Probably. This is probably the info we need. I don't know which I'm pretty sure that this is going to help us out though. And yes, I do not care enough to read all that. Why would I read all that? Anyway, we can go to canteen. It's really close by to go and discuss topics, and hopefully one of them is the
I'll draw up
quest
the rota for guard duty.
that we need. Both these are quests, but I don't frickin' know what they are. Alright, be right back. I gotta look up what I need to know. Okay, I'm back. I think I actually have to
This
do
might
have to
get
do these
complicated.
things. They say Colin Lando's been raking in the lately. Yeah, some bloke called Koji's meant to be behind it all. He seems to have pressured the commander personally, which sounds like Koji. They've always had some ether, I thought. They mined it, didn't they? They're saying that there's huge amounts of it now. It takes some skill to produce such results in that length of time. Accomplishing something like that in Colony Lambda, that's no small feat. There are so many colonies that never have enough ether, and here's Colony Lambda sitting on a hoard of it. They're saying they have too much even. Can't they share some with other colonies? Yeah, what's stopping them? How about we ask them ourselves? I'm curious too, let's find out. I think this is one of the required quests, let me check. No. Does not look like it is.
Let's
Okay, what
consider
about this
we
one?
know.
Lambda's autos don't seem to be functioning. I mean the ones we took down with the surge after the cave-in? It's weird, we still don't know why they flipped out like that. Not only does the colony's best line of defense go berserk, it shuts down altogether. I don't like it. Shall we go and look into things? Yeah, there's probably something we can do to help with. I don't even read. Then let's go and see. This is the quest we need. Okay, let's go set it as active because I don't think I set it as active.
Now then, ready to resume our travel?
Okay, so we gotta go over here. So, the auto lift's still in action? I'm afraid so. Captain Rush wanted them up and running again, though. We've just been working on it with engineering. Drawing on his cloud, eh? Rush may be a captain, but he's got a real careless streak. Our the units are always on his back. Anyway, some of the adjustments have just been finished. Oh, so they work? Work isn't maybe a strong word. We've taken ourselves off the list of targets, so they shouldn't behave like they did before in theory. Better put that theory into practice then. I don't fancy another tango with those bucket of bolts. Oh, then you should come with me. Sure about that? Just want to do a little behavioral test. You can help out. Therefore, this is a small task. Okay, stupid question. What's it gonna do to us if it doesn't behave like you want it to? That's a very good question, actually. And I'd be happy to get answered in detail in the Orion tunnels. Now I'm gonna answer it here. Okay, cool.
We've a fair amount of topographic data.
No, I want to go here. I think I can skip over here. That should be a good spot. Yep. Okay. Hey, there you are. Yeah, just saying, if you lose control of that thing, here will be sweet. You won't need to worry about that. I can stop it immediately if it shows any sign of going rogue. I bet you anything it's gonna go wrong again. Don't like this. It'll be fine, probably. Queen's Crackers lady, don't, move it without telling us. Well, look at the bright side. It shows no hostility towards us. No, that wasn't the test. I mean, come on. What good this thing if it's not, going to fight potential threats for us? I don't exactly see many enemies around here, though. Sure, there are some soldiers, bumbling around here somewhere. There's been a lot of them wandering in, right in lately. And Yardolev can track them down? Not out of the question, but we haven't tested it. So I'm going to need you to bring the enemies to us. Who knows to lure them? That's right, I'm testing its behavior in battle. In a battle, you'd be fighting alongside the Yardolev, see? You make it sound so easy. Okay, we'll, see what we can do. I did say we'd help you if we could. Thanks. We just gotta go over there, okay.
Oh, look at that.
Wait, what? 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 We have to go... What the heck? Why do we have to go all the way over here? Well, okay, screw this. I'm over here then. I am not frickin' going to go and walk all the way out and all the way back in. I'm just gonna skip travel over to the closest point I can. So I'm assuming this is the closest spot. It looks like it's straight ahead. We're slowly approaching. We'll get there eventually. Any day now. And here we are. Henry's over there. At over there o'clock. Yeah. Rescue soldiers, eh? And how are we gonna bring them with us exactly? We sent in one person out to lure, as bait to lure them in. If we all go, they'll just scatter. Can't think of any better ideas. Okay, let's get it over with. Thanks for volunteering. What, me? You're Confessi, innit? Would it do any good if I toddle my Confessi bomb over there? Well, I suppose not, no. I will need someone who's quick and on the ball, yeah? Okay, fine, I'll do it. Hey you, what are you up to? Someone from Holy Lambda? Whatever, I'll make you talk once we take you in. What the? Going to what kind of Xenoblade soldier captures somebody? You just kill on sight, don't you? Okay, that's kind of weird. She ran off over there. Get her. Are they like... What? Oh, got it in one. Nice work. That was nerve-wracking. Let's get back to the Yardoleves. That makes no sense. They kill on sight, don't they? Whatever. Your Confessi soldiers are on the way. Well, you really did it. Well, you thought we'd snuff up? Who cares? Get the Yardolev up, warmed up. They're coming. On it. That's a lot of them with the exact same weapon. What the heck? That dude in front looks like he's gonna be like a healer. Yeah, okay. And I've gotta kill him first. And he's dead. I took way too long to kill him. Dude, these guys are way too strong. We may not win. That's very hard. Anyway, that went well. Yeah, the numbers look pretty good too. I was worried about how it would react, but it turned out all fine. Yeah. Oh, you were worried, were you? I have to say, it's looking more or less battle ready at this point. Yep. Thanks for the help. Time to discuss deployment with Tulgrim. I've got a little thank you for you too. So I'll pop by later. Why say pop up? Anyway, that thing's gonna run straight into that freaking like beam. Anyway, does she ever stand still? I don't know. I don't even know who she is really. She's a side quest character. Anyway, map. Go down here. That's a pit of water. I don't want to walk into that. Sounds like somebody walked into it. You make the side quest end, please. Hey, you made it. Is everything still okay? Yep, we're hunky-dory. The team's just finished all the fine-tuning, and we're in talks with the survey branch. We'll probably be able to properly relaunch it soon. Thanks for helping us get to this point. You hardly did anything, really. No need to thank us. In that case, would you be willing to help us out again if any of these tin cans go wrong in the future? You know, don't push your luck. I'm joking, we know how to handle ourselves. But I really am grateful to you. I don't think we could have done this without you. Yeah, try not to break it. Tell Captain Careless he owes us one. Captain Raj smoothed things over between the teams. He's pretty reliable in battle too. Lots of experience. I'll pass on it, thanks. There we go. We have like 2 more left before we can actually do the side quest we want to do. I see a side quest. Right here. You have a side quest for us? Don't you? If we're going to head off down the Orion Trail, we need to secure a route first. The trail is pretty exposed. I'd rather not court dangers unduly. I don't know. Unduly? I don't know. Be as careful as you need. We just need to get those supplies back. We need to let it go. It can't be worth the risk. What's up, guys? Trouble in paradise? Oh, hello. No, it's nothing major. We made preparations to take the Orion Trail for a prospective attack on Colony 5. None of that's relevant now, but the supplies we set up there just got left. The 3 of us have been talking about whether we should try to get them back. Recovering supplies doesn't seem that hard of a task. That's not really the problem. There's a big enemy presence in the area. They probably already caught a wind of our stashes. There's a chance they might try to set up an ambush or booby trap them or something. And we can't use auto-live and them being purely defensive. So we were trying to figure out a way to do it by ourselves. Situation being how it is, I personally think it'd be wiser just to abandon the idea. But Tolgum and Hozumi think it's vital, so... Guys, it's not easy to recover supplies without Alevness. Exactly, I don't suppose you lot would be willing to lend us a hand. Sure, whatever. Oh well, if you'd be willing to help, then that changes it completely. We could split up and advance in parallel, much safer that way. Cover the mountainous parts, would you secure the area with the supplies? The colonies got their eyes on this. It seems like the scraps pretty much the order of the day. Yeah, battle is pretty likely. All we need is for things to come enough for us to go and get the stuff and get out. Understood. We'll have look. I believe this is a quest we need to do. And it sounds like a really quick.
We have some new names registered.
Alright, where do you need to go? What? Where is it? Oh, it's... Where? It's all over there. Alright, will this be a way over there? Alright, let's see.
Huh? This is new.
Just gotta go past all these dudes. They're decently strong, but they're probably not strong enough to notice us, and if we got in a fight with them, well, they'd lose immediately.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Just gonna ignore that, because I don't care. It's a lot of walking.
Whoa, check this place out.
So we're in the area now. We just gotta go further. That's a unique monster. I might want to kill it. It's not that strong, so yeah, why not?
Don't let your guard down for a second.
This is our battle to win.
No love lost.
No rest. We're your
Got a bunch of random enemies in the fight now. It's kind of annoying, but we can deal with it. Alright, and we can go into Steam Arts now real quick.
A big help indeed.
Alright, the random tiny guys are beginning to die.
Are you ready, Uni?
Let's go and do some stuff. Got a burst, cool. Just gonna go on. Okay, that was okay, I guess. Alright, nearly dead. That's good. There we go. Got some free stuff as well as a control point. It's nice.
You're all thinking it.
Just gotta go and walk around these guys, because they're gonna be annoying. And here we go. It looks like we found what we've been looking for. Yeah, so I come and lead Lambda, I'll take care of the rest. Lucky what we caught. Little soldiers hoping to make off with the supplies. Oh great, an ambush. Must be from calling Lambda. Well, there's only one cure for these fools. So sad we're taking you down right here, and the supply is coming with us. Oh hey, and random enemies. Hold up, we've got monsters. Do we retreat? I don't know, ask guys to have us surround us. I'm surrounded. Let's save our arguments for when we've got these monsters out. Oh yeah, you want to play allies and then stab us in the back? Don't think so. We'll take you, all out together. This shouldn't be too hard. There is a decent amount of enemies here. Got a medic. Okay, the medic's dead. Alright, all the Agnians are dead. Just got these birds. There we go, they're all dead. Everyone okay? We saw you fighting and tried to mobilize as soon as we could, but not necessary, mate. Yeah, you're pretty tough customers. We kept the supplies intact, but it's only a matter of time before someone else comes for them. Yeah, we'll get them shifted, thanks a lot. And this place is really rolling with trouble, though. We'll have to reassess the deployment. Can we help out with that? No, you're okay. I'll discuss it with the bots in charge. Oh, that sounds like a plan. Right, I'll be off. Thanks again. I'm sure Colonel Lambda has everything well in hand. Indeed, we shouldn't interfere in their affairs too much. Okay then, time for us to be off ourselves. Quest complete. One more, I think. Before we can actually do the side quest we want to. So let's go back to Colony Lambda and interfere with their stuff again. That's our job, you know? So it probably just probably some info we can grab, maybe. I see info. That might be it. I have to talk to you. No, I don't have. You're just not saying anything. Are you broken? Okay, there you go. Alright, I think that might be it.
I'll draw up the rota for guard duty. Let's consider what we know.
Seems like a bloke named Varen's working on some kind of prototype. Yeah, and everyone's hoping it'll help boost Lambda's defense. I wonder what it could be. Surely not a new type of autolev. Why don't we just nip along and take a gander? We've gotta have some stake in this, right? Yeah, I'd say it's Lambda's defense concerns us too. Here we go, the quest that we need. This is the last one before the real side quest.
I'm all refreshed and ready to take on the world.
Have you come to take a nose around this as well? What are you talking about? So you didn't come to look at the sensor I've developed. What does it do exactly? It reacts to enemy signatures. This little thing's indispensable for putting a nice show of defense power without having to rely on autolevs. It enables you to spot enemies without expanding manpower. Very clever. I really want to get them installed at all over the place. I don't suppose you'd be up for helping us? Are you sure we can touch them? I won't think we're enemies. No need to worry on that front. They can tell the difference. Oh, so it's a bit like Kitty's Olive, yeah? Yeah, go on then. We'll help you out. Great. So the first installation needs doing on the old cliffside way, shall we?
We have some new names registered.
Gotta exit this place before I can open up the map. There we go, that should be good. Alright, over here. Okay, gotta go around back here. There aren't actually many roads between Colony Lambda and back to the Wildwood, which means that if we don't get people out here in the event of an attack, we're in trouble. Yes, you need to fortify this point. If anything, we have to come through here. No, if anything came through here, you'd have a problem. I don't know how to read. Right, so let's install one of these sensors right around here. No sign of any minutes right now. Let's move on to the next. Next port of call is the Orion tunnels. Is this gonna chill there? Oh, it's solid, okay. Yes, I'm surprised that an object is solid. Okay, right around here then. Good thing that I got all kinds of skip travel points. Here we are. This looks like another place enemy soldiers would like. Installing it right now inside the tunnels might not be the best idea. Agreed, it would be more beneficial here where Lambda could reach it at a moment's notice. Around here, yeah. And that's all in place. Is there anywhere else you wanted to put one? Let me see. Hold up, isn't there a waterway around here? There is, but why? It's just that we came out from over there, so what's to stop enemies from doing the same? Yeah, good point. Let's go and put one over there too then. Alright. Then just gotta go over here. Here? Yeah, here should be okay. If they come via the waterways, it's better to focus on the shoals rather than where the water's deep. In which case, this looks like a suitable place. There are loves nearby too, yes, it seems like a no-brainer. And lo, our technician has spoken. But sure, this is blindingly obvious. Then it's decided, here it shall go. And that's all of them. Now you just need to keep an eye on them regularly. Right, Colonyland was invested so much of its defense that... got a message coming in. Oh yeah, I hear ya, and that's on the old cliffside way. What's happened? Just a little wrinkle, they want me up at the old cliffside way. Is the sensor okay? Not sure, that's why I'm hoping to find out. We'll go with you, we've come this far already. I'm glad to hear it. And we go back over here. Hooray. Sarge? Did you install this? Here, yeah? I'm sure you're aware, but Sergeant Tanya heads an assault troop. They're the best of the best. You cannot put these things up without the requisite approval from the top. I'm sorry about this, but you're going to have to take them all down. Oh, what? You engineers already are always disrupting the system because you just go on ahead and do whatever you please without ever asking. You don't get special treatment, you hear? All requests must be made through the proper channels. Well, perhaps. What, you're just gonna back down? You're gonna let her talk to you like that? She's a stickler for the rules, and she doesn't get on with us with engineering because we work outside those rules. She won't listen to me no matter what I say. But someday Lambda might be glad to have these sensors. Oh, they're useful, I fully agree. That's why you have to get the proper approvals. Hey now, hold on a minute, Tanya. Captain, is there something I can do for you? Captain Rosh, supervisor of the troops. Sergeant Tanya reports into him. A request just came in from the engineers. You weren't around, so I approved it in your place. If that's your decision, then of course, I shan't be the one to gainsay. I'm just trying to make your life easier. You love the job of admirable, but being too rigid is a problem of its own. Captain, you're too soft. If you can't keep the soldiers disciplined, then my word is final. Anyway, everyone's ticked the right boxes, so and got the right stamps, so we can all go home. Thanks for that, Captain. Captain, I'm not done yet. I asked that you stay behind. Oof, I think you're taking this touch too seriously.
We have some new names registered.
Get memed on. You can't take down the sensors. My hard work is not in vain. Sorry about all that. Didn't mean to get you caught up in it as well. If the captain had it come along at just that moment, the whole project would have been torn down. That's what happens when you don't get your forms in on time. Even things the colony needs have to go through the proper channels, eh? Lambda's ability to enforce order through its regulations has always been one of its strong points. Yet somewhere along the way it became bogged down and needless protocols. I mean, I get why they'd have this approval system. It makes it easy to know who's responsible for what. That sort of leadership can even stand against silver colonies in wartime. I can't speak. But now that they've been released from any need to fight, those regulations have become shackles, confusing everyone. Colony Lambda's standing at a crossroads right now. Should they change or not? There we go. Now we can do the real quest finally.
Not bad.
And I see it
that's the
disappeared.
state of affairs.
Let's go and get that quest done.
Looking at Colony Lambda now, wouldn't you agree that it's recovered some of its spirit?
Definitely. The atmosphere feels different to how things were, even a little while ago.
Perhaps the change isn't a vast one, but something is indeed different. If we hadn't met you, perhaps this change wouldn't have taken place. We'd have retreated into our shells.
All we did was give things a little push. I'm sure you'd have managed this by yourself, is it?
You're most kind. Either way, that doesn't change the heap of problems I'm facing. They need fixing, but I can only manage a few at a time.
It's not good if you push yourself too hard, Commander. Getting some rest is important too.
Rest? Not sure how I'd go about getting some rest. The way things are here, I always end up busy, almost without intending to.
I suppose as long as you're at your home colony, things just turn out that way, huh?
And you know, we ain't exactly experts in the art of taking a load off.
That reminds me.
Do you have an idea, Tyon?
Well, this could turn out to be nothing. But earlier, I heard a Nopon merchant talking about something called a natural spa.
A spa?
Supposedly it's in a remote place, not easily reachable by people.
What's remoteness got to do with getting poor Izzard here to relax?
The Nopon also said it contained lots of nutrients, stimulated metabolism, promoted blood circulation.
So you're saying if we get our hands on this spa, then even Izzard could get some rest? He'll be able to recover, basically?
Like I said before, the information is questionable. It's only something I heard in passing.
Tyon.
Commander, I'm sorry. I know it's hardly a credible source.
I think I like the sound of this.
Huh?
I say we go out and we find this spa thing.
I'm not really one to talk, but I didn't think you'd be so into this.
Well, I have a passing interest in things of that ilk. But, I don't want to keep you from your journey.
Nah, don't you worry about that. More importantly, how do we go about finding this thing?
Why don't we ask somebody in the city?
Right, better than just us racking our brains about it.
My thanks, all of you.
Just leave it to us, Commander. We'll give this our undivided attention.
There we go, we got the quest. Okay. I just gotta go and gather information about spa. Or natural spa, whatever. Who cares? I don't think this is a good spot to skip to. I think I probably should find another place to skip travel to, maybe? I don't know. Can I jump down here? No, I can't jump down here. Never mind. It's fine. Give me info. Well, you just teleported. I'd like to ask you something. Oh dear, yes? Do you know of something called the Natural Spa? Never thought I'd hear anyone ask about those ever again. Oh, do you know something? Why yes, of course. People used to talk about spas until the armors came home. It's a place where you could heal your wounds, upwarm your spirit, and strengthen bonds with your fellow man. Whoa, they did all that? But I've never been to one, you see. In fact, they all dried up some decades ago. Don't they exist anymore? They're not something you just find anywhere. Not many here in the city know about them. But there's someone who might. There is, I think, if there's anyone who can tell you, it's him. He's called, give me a minute. We're counting on you, love. If we don't find it, it's just gonna shrivel and die from stress. Oh no, it's really not that severe. Well, it's a man people call the Trivia King. He's got to know what you need. Brilliant, thank you.
So it's somewhere fairly out of the way.
At least people have heard of this natural spa phenomenon.
Gotta go up here now. We have a moment of your time. What's wrong? There an emergency? We want something called a natural spa. I'm hoping you might know where we can get one. So you want a spa, do you? You know something? Sorry, I just hadn't heard anyone talk about one in a good while. That's a quaint pastime and no mistake. But you know, a spa isn't something you can just have. It's pastime, you mean like a hobby? Long ago, people used to go to great lengths looking for natural spas. Soldiers tired from war would heal their wounds with their help, then come out ready to fight again. I guess you'd say a spa is something you immerse in. It warms your core, and soon enough you're better. So I can say. The more we hear about this, the stranger it sounds. You soak your body and heals? Right. Though I'm sorry to say, over however many decades they've evolved but disappeared. They can disappear? Yep, you go looking for one. But I wouldn't hold out too much hope if I were you. This has been a great help. Thank you kindly. Alright, just one more dude.
Head up.
Okay, last person is right here. Boomer, what are you doing? Excuse me, sir. I'd like to ask you a question. Yeah, what's that? I'm looking for something called a natural spa. Natural spa, eh? Never seen such bounties of nature with my own eyes, I'm sorry to say. Bounties of nature? What? Don't you know even that? I guess you younglings only know what you know. What if you ask around and folk my age, you should find someone who can tell you all about them. In fact, someone I knew once used to go searching for spas, but there are no elusive spots never to be found. Spots like, well, you hear about them being in a forest under a cliff, or deep in some cave, but nobody could ever find them. I see. Hang on, maybe that old man's been to one. No, maybe he's dead. Don't see him around these days. Might be dead. Okay then, thanks, sorry to bother you. Sorry, I couldn't be any more help. No, you helped a lot, let's go. Got the info.
The more I hear about these natural spas, the more curious I become.
Alright, now let's go skip over here. Go and discuss the spa.
Do people have to make so much noise?
I don't know.
I just wanted to confirm.
So, what do we know about natural spas? Summarize, hardly much of anything except they can heal and restore you. We didn't get the most concrete info, huh? Nobody's even been to one. Look at this poor Claude. I heard so haggard I think we're gonna lose him. Just how do I look to you? One thing's for sure, we're not gonna find one with what we've got so far. We've no clue where one could actually be, like in a forest or under a cliff. Yeah, realistically, we can't blindly just search everywhere. But it does sound kind of cool, right? Just talking about it and some healing. Yeah, but soaking what? It sounds like a bath. It can't be just a bath, right? From the way I thought the same. But I've never been in a bath that healed my wounds. Maybe it's a question of using the right soap. Sorry, I think we wasted your time. What if we can't come up with any more results? Yeah, I'm grateful for your concern, but honestly, I've been enjoying myself. We may not find anything after all our searching, but there's something in all this talk. Just hearing that gave my heart a much-needed jolt, though that might not be the best way to put it. I think you have it right. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't care what happens. Let's keep searching for a little bit longer. Let's go ask the bloke who people said would know about this whole spa business. What, Trivia King guy? Or the supposedly dead guy? The report of his death could still turn out to have been a mite exaggerated. I don't know whether Trivia King and this dead or not guy are the same person, but it's worth finding out. I know I said it before, but I've certainly saddled you with the tough task. Enough of that. We're giving your spirits a lift and all that. Once we find this natural spot, I'll chuck you right in. Then you better really find it. Okay. Now we gotta go find the supposedly dead Trivia King guy, or whatever.
Let's be off.
So the dude's up over that way, up there. How do I get over here? Just gonna go. Oh, I have to go. Yes, this makes sense, yeah. That was a pathway that made sense. Go forward, then backwards, yeah. Anyway, go up here. Up on a higher platform now, and he's right there. Hello there, dead guy.
Excuse me, kind sir.
What? What? A bunch of hoodlums? Trying to gang up on an old man, eh?
No, sir. We are searching for a natural spa.
What did you say?
Oh, we're searching...
If it's spas you're asking about, I'm who you need to be talking to.
We are talking to you, mate.
Well then. So you're the kids going around making noise about spas. You think talking to me is the way to get at all my secrets? You might be whippersnappers, but I can respect that kind of grit.
You think he actually knows anything?
I'm wondering.
We heard that there was someone who knew much about spars, but that he had passed away.
What did that old codger tell you? I ain't dying anytime soon.
Mind telling us about the spars then?
When I was young, I used to go around them all, and a lot. There were about 4 of them. The one I liked the most was the Nordal Natural Spa. At the time, my back was killing me, but one dip, oh, and it was healed. Amazing! The odd thing was, it was just a foot bath. I dipped my feet in, and it healed my back. What genius came up with that, eh? I only ever found 4 natural spas, but I also heard rumors of another secret one. I bet it'd do marvels for one's back.
Mate, we didn't come here to chat about your flipping back.
Hey,
We want to know where we can find a spa. If there's 4 of them, then you can...
no, they're long gone.
What?
Gone, you say?
Thanks to kids like you with your wars and whatever, they've been blown up, filled in.
Huh?
Natural spas need water that gushes out of the ground. No gush, no spring. You might find something if you start digging, though.
Dig. That's your advice.
Though in times like these, start digging holes and people will think you're crazy.
Well, you certainly turned out to be a font of knowledge. I don't regret this at all.
Don't take it to heart, Tyon. We tried our best. We'll just have to accept the result. We may not have found a natural spa, but the time we spent was still worthwhile.
I suppose, Commander.
You suppose nothing. You should let someone finish when they're talking. There is still the secret spa that I couldn't find. Or, to be more precise, there might be...
What? Really?
I heard this when I was still young, so it might not be too credible. But the rumor goes that there was one in the Brasser geothermal belt. But I couldn't make it. The place was crawling with monsters, inside and out.
So there is hope after all.
Long time ago, lots of people took refuge there. But not one of them came back. That's how dangerous the place is. So, the spa might be there. It might not. That's why I couldn't recommend the place to you.
There we go then. Hey, is it?
Indeed. It might be there, it might not. The more uncertain it sounds, the more it gets me excited.
Weirdo. What if it turns out to be a massive waste of time?
I never thought I'd get so excited at searching for something unknown.
Soak yourself in the spa the way you're getting now, and you're liable to broil yourself to death.
I'll take care. Thank you kindly.
Oops, nearly forgot to tell you. How to properly use the spa. Pin your ears back and listen.
We have some new names registered.
Alright, I know exactly what this thing is. So... gotta somehow get up there, so... I say I know exactly where it is, not quite sure. Well, I think I do know. Just about.
There's an
So-
unusual smell coming from over on the right.
That's your hint to go right. So yeah, we just gotta go up here.
Oh, look at that.
Also, these items used for selling, they're kind of rare items because of this area being pretty hard. has some of the highest level enemies in the entire game in here. But we're not going that way. We're not going the way with the highest level enemies. We're going the way with the weaker enemies that are still pretty strong. Grab the container.
Might as well claim this.
Say, isn't this valuable? What would it be doing here?
General Antol, you are a bold one. Anyway. We're almost there.
Is this like a rare thing?
And the enemies can't even target us.
Our natural spa is up ahead.
And here we are.
This is our first time here, isn't it?
So, this is the spa.
So it is just a great big stonking bath.
Looks can be deceiving. They told us it has special properties, remember?
The humidity is insane. Do you think the water's hot?
Huh? Hold it. Something's here.
Seems we're not the first visitors today.
Weapons ready.
Why is it playing the frickin' like sea battle theme when we're not on the sea right now? Anyway, these guys should die pretty quick. Oh my god, yeeted. One's dead. Alright, time to just go on AoE everybody to death. And gun. Here we go. And get shot. We're halfway done with them, it looks like. I got knocked over, darn. This one's pretty weak. I think we can kill him. There we go, that one's dead. We can go and use Ouroboros now. Let's go and murder him. Or he died instantly. Oh no, he's using Lucky Seven, that's why he died.
Here we go! Too late for crying now! Those guys, they healed up something crazy.
Was that an effect of the spa's waters?
Does it matter anymore? Now you can just dive right on in.
Huh? But,
Right. Ready, is it?
As promised, time for us to chuck you in.
Hold up! I don't remember making any.
What? What is the meaning of this? Commander, are you okay?
Other than my heart, I believe I'm quite all right. Thank you.
Just like the old man said, if there's nobody there, it's good manners to jump right in.
Even so, that's not...
However, the water is good.
What does it feel like?
The temperature is very pleasant.
So like I've been saying, it's just a bath.
Look, my wounds are closing as we speak.
Wow. So what that man was saying, it wasn't entirely wrong, it looks like.
Yes. Now that I'm in here, I don't think I ever want to leave.
Right, my turn then. Oi, what's wrong with you? Everybody get in.
Huh?
My word, I'm healing in places I didn't even know I had. Aren't you coming in? The water's fine.
But I,
I'm coming back to life. Not that I was dead or anything.
Would I have to strip down?
Oh, right. The old man, he did say there's a proper way for getting in the water.
But I mean, right here.
Hey, guys, where's your sense of culture? Get in already. You don't want it getting cold.
It's perfect for healing your wounds after a grueling battle.
but, Commander...
You can be hopeless. Uni, boot him in already, will ya?
Roger that.
Now wait here a minute, Uni. I never said I was going in! Spark, why did it have to end like this?
Tyon, it's a good experience for you. It wasn't so bad, was it?
Well, now that you ask.
Yeah, taking a dip wasn't bad at all. Right.
All my tiredness is just completely gone.
Did you enjoy your break?
I did. Thanks to you, I feel as if a weight's been lifted from my heart. I believed I was working for the colony, but really I was running myself into the ground.
So it was worth coming here.
It just shows that there's room in any heart to appreciate the finer things. This has given me a lot to think about. At some point, I'll have to bring everyone in the colony here.
If you can make everyone fit. In a space like this, people have to take turns. The lines will get long.
Huh. Then perhaps we need to dig some more holes. We might even discover some new springs.
You're really serious?
Once the fighting ends and people have more free time, then I might give it some serious thought. Digging a few holes shouldn't pose us too much of a challenge. We are miners after all. But wait. If we can discover many more of these spas, we could bring in people from other colonies.
Uh-oh.
Looks like you've caught the spa bug, Izzard.
Times like this are when the commander shines the brightest.
Bet you're glad we helped him, Tyon.
Yes. I think he's going to be an even greater help to us now.
Shall we be off? Our next objective awaits.
What is the next objective? Having the quest be complete, because I'm never talking to you again, because I don't care. You gave me what I needed, and that's it. That's all I needed. It's just, you to get your quest done. Take the Elisard. I will never forget the way you yelled back during, like, what, chapter 3, during the fight against fake you. That was great, but otherwise, I'm gonna be honest, Izzard, you're not that interesting. Also, this is really shallow water. What? How was that so shallow when he was? Anyway. So yeah, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 3, we go and do whose side quest we doing next. Okay, yeah. So we already did Camaravi. This lasted a whole 5 seconds. So yeah, Monica's next. All right, so I'll see you next time when we do the Van Dam quest thing. It feels weird to call somebody other than Van Dam because it's a last name now instead of Well, let's think about the name Van Damme for a second before I end the episode. In Xenoblade 2, it's actually like his nickname.
All right.
He actually has a real full name.
What would it be doing here?
In Xenoblade X, I'm pretty sure that the Van Damme in that is just straight up named Van Damme. In Xenoblade 1, it's Vangar, I believe, but in Japanese, he's Van Damme. Then there's Vanderkam, and like Xenogears and Xenosaga. He just exists. He's kind of useless, but I'm pretty sure he's Van Damme once again in Japanese. So yeah.
Good thing we found this.
Not all of them are actually named Van Damme. It's like a nickname, and then for Van Damme here, it's a last name. So that means we have all 3 Van Dammes that are in this game specifically. Because we have Guernica Van Damme, which is the Van Damme. We have Monica Van Damme, which is the one we're doing next. Then after that, we have the Gondor Van Damme. So yeah, that's a lot of Van Dammes. There's a lot of Van Dammes, and only one looks like Van Damme from Xenoblade 2. But yeah, that's enough Van Damming. Next time we Van Damme even more, actually, though. So yeah, and then we got the Van Damme even more after that. Because we got Gondor's quest eventually. So yeah, we got a good bit of Van Damming left to do. So yeah, I'll see you then when we do the first bit of Van Damming.